Hello, 1900s work history here, and today we're going to be going over the not ammo pouches. Yes, these are ammo pouches. Now, the medical pouches of the U.S. Army from World War I to World War II, or at least from what I have so far. I do not have the jungle medical pouches because, well, they're not exactly the easiest for me to find, but that's just me. So this is our earliest form of medical pouch. As you can see, this one is pretty beat up, or at least for the M1910 medical pouches with the two buttons here. If I remember correctly, these are called M1910s. I don't know. I'm gonna need to change that if that's incorrect. But anyways, as you can see here, this is a metal wire that would hook up to your belt, and it was done through two grommets. Now the problem with this is, and luckily it's not on mine, but these grommets would pull out, and basically this wouldn't be a great system. And I mean, it's not much different besides like the button system. You can see those are more like snaps. They snap in there, but they're very loose. They don't stick very good, which is good, I guess, in some situations. But if you're running around, these come undone. If you lose your little medical kit, that's probably a problem, because if you're wounded, they always teach the other soldiers to use yours first. So if you don't have yours, it's a little bit of a problem. But yeah, the buttons and the belt attachment is the biggest problem with this medical pouch. And so we move on to this, which, as you can see, it's essentially the same, except for we've changed the buttons around to be a lot easier, and we now sew on the belt attachment hook, and this of course secures your medical pouch not only better to your belt, these will last longer, and these don't come undone so easily as the other pouch does. And so here's that. And then, yeah, right here. I have them all around me. And this would be the model 1924. I'm pretty sure on that one. This is a US one. This one has had something in it for a very long time, which is actually these two pieces. And for a very long time, so it's held its shape. As you can see, we move to the, how do I want to say it? The, oh, these always are marked here. Be easier. This one's marked with star pull, so they basically just, the classic, I forgot the name. I really forgot the name for this system. But, you know what I'm talking about. It's on the canteens, the M1910 canteen covers. They're on these little pull tabs, and they're not pull tabs at all. But we have that. That's an improvement, a pure improvement. And of course, it's still sewed on. This is still sewed on. Sorry, it's really hard to see with the camera system I'm using. And marked with US on it. No more two buttons. This is more of a triangular shape. This is overall a better design that will hold up more than the M1910s. But the M1910 would still be used in World War II because supply shortages. And if it's not broken, don't, not use it. That didn't go as well as I thought in my head, but anyway. Then you have varieties. Sorry. This is the British-made version, which, as you can see, is different. This one's always a little tight. There we are. And the snap is a little different, of course, back to that button type of snap. Still sewn on, nothing different there. US marked on, but of course it's made in Britain. It's just issued out to US troops. And not much different from there. Then this is a mint condition 1943 made one. And basically the only difference with this one is that, weirdly enough, these were just a bit longer, and that's it, really. Just 1943 was a weird year for the US. Switched to a different type of coin for a good reason, and that only lasted for a year for some reason. We have these larger ammo pouches. I think the plastic canteens started to come out, and then they quickly stopped that, so, weird year. But yeah, we have this 1943 made one, again, just slightly longer than your average one. And of course, if my storage doesn't, give out, I can go over these tins, and if not, there will be a separate video, and I do plan on opening 2 of these. But this is the World War I tin. This one has been slightly opened, not by me, but that's a little unfortunate, so I'm going to be opening this one in a later video, probably. As you can see, this is where the snaps were, on the 2 sides right here, where it's pushed in, dented in, right here, here, everywhere. And yeah, you had these little pull rings that you would pull to open it. It would open like a sardine can around the sides. And that's the whole idea. You can see who that's made by. Made in 1916. Because that's when it should have been contract for May 3rd. 1916, yeah. See, I can't see down the middle. I can only see out to the side. So I'm sorry if I have it out to the side. I'm just trying to see it myself. But anyway, let's see, where's the next one? This would be, no, this would be our next one. This is a red model, meaning that there is no, you can see it on the back here. Is that crystalline? I think that's how you say it. Sulfonate in it. This one has it. This is something I found in my grandpa's house, which is pretty cool. That's what they look like on the inside. This one does not have content with it, so that's unfortunate. But this is your red ones. Don't have that in it. Now this one was opened up, I presume, during World War II by a soldier, and then this was put into it, or maybe a lot after that. I don't know. Never can be too sure. Actually, maybe if that's a date, then it would be in 1956, and I don't know if that's original World War II stuff in there. But I'm not going to, open up that one completely, since it's a nice display piece. The full inside I'll open up one of my other tins because I have too many. But they changed up the system on it. Here's the next one. These ones are a little different in the writing. So you can see it says packet. I'm pretty sure that's what the camera's saying. First aid packet, U.S. government. You go over to here, which is one of the later ones. Oh, that's made by the same company, so it is company change. You can see how these are all caps. The back side is a little different in the writing system. Not writing system. You get the point. This is also coated in something different. This is more like a paint. This is a paint, but it's different in ways I can't really explain. And this is again also different with the paint in ways that I can't explain. It's different from this one, despite them being the same manufacturer. This is different. This is earlier than this one. Which sounds weird, but from the research I did a long time ago, that's just what I remember, is that this is earlier than this one, and it's different from that one. But anyways, this was in with the red tin. So if this is from World War II, I have no clue, since evidence seems very on and off. This one seal came undone. I'm not going to pull that out. And then you have this, which a date on it, if there is one, is very hard to tell, but this was in the World War II tin, or World War II pouch, because the middle is dented in. And see, it's just like in cardboard. I've seen these before, and I just don't know what's inside of them, and we're not going to open up that one. Then again, down to these two, which these two are my only unopened ones. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I have a few more, but my good condition unopened ones. See there, the different writing formats. It's very hard to do this when you can't really see what you're doing. Here we are. As you can see, they're overall different in construction, and the pull tabs are different. That one's on the opposite side. Or no, they're on the same side. It's just I was not seeing that right. See, I can see it now once they're over here, but when they're like that, I cannot see what I'm doing. In fact, I can't even see the time on the video, so I have no clue how far we are with minutes. I don't know if we're over 10 minutes or under 10 minutes. I will find that out later. But as you can see, this is actually a little different. I just noticed this now. This one appears longer and has a circle, while this one appears shorter and has a square instead. And these are made differently. This one seems to be made of iron, while this is made of copper. Really, it's just that part is, and then this is iron. Seems a little weird. The entire construction of this one is iron, and this one is just, I think, copper and iron. This is iron, this is copper, I think, or something like that, because that's what it really looks like to me. I think I'll open up this one because I can find so many of these, and I have another one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I don't have another one of these, and I really like this tin. The way it feels in the hand is very nice. But yeah, I'll open this up in the next video alongside this one. These are all the basic differences in them that I can find, and the different types. This one obviously doesn't contain the sulfonate thing or whatever that's in this one. That was to help with the wound itself, of course. Why wouldn't it be? But yeah, those are all the differences I can find. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.